Hey people, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be absolutely mega. We started the morning in Morzine in France. We've driven our cars across the French-Swiss border to a place called Morzine. So we're just inside Switzerland now, where apparently this bike park is absolutely legendary. It's got the smoothest, most just perfect glass berms and jumps, and most of the tracks apparently are like 50-mile-an-hour trails. So the footage today is going to be insane. We're going to get on the chairlift, which is an old school rickety wooden chairlift, get up to the top and just go flat out down smooth hills where the trail builders maintain this place round the clock. So this is it. Switzerland apparently is where it's at. Here we go then. We're on this old rickety single seat chairlift to the top. You have to hook your bike on and it's hanging on by a thread by the saddle. And I've decided to wear this contraption on my chest all day, the gimbal, which does get insane footage. I don't know when the carnage is going to happen, what tracks we're going to ride. So this just makes everything look really cool and really stable. And what a day to be in Switzerland. I didn't even anticipate that we'd be coming to Switzerland today. A lot of people have heard of Morzine and Leger, less have heard of Morzine. And I'm very, very lucky to be riding here. It's going to be a sick day. So I'll see you at the top and I'm going to have to adjust quite quickly to going 50 mile an hour on my little 120mm trail bike. Oh my God, look at the view! We got the cows, we got the snow, we got the cliffs, we got the grass, we got Ollie getting the Insta-banger. I've never seen anything like it.
You gapping in it?
I don't know where the gap is. There's a gap. Oh my God! Hell, they're chipping! This is fast! I didn't go the right way. Oh! Ruined.
How are your ankles off that drop path? Yeah, horrendous gravel.
Painful.
Oh.
Fantastic. Oh my God, big holes. Oh! That woke me up. Really got to look ahead.
Hey, that's Larry, isn't it?
Chain's been off the whole way.
You got to be careful with like some of the crests, the turns come real quick.
What, so you like go off a fadeaway thinking it's straight, but actually it's into a corner?
Yeah, just be careful which way it goes. Yeah.
Yes, Jono.
Yo. Yes, Jono.
You might want to go in front of me. I'll lose them within 5 seconds. You got World Cups to train for, Jono. You better follow the races. Oh yeah, I see what they mean. Right, what the hell was that? They are not jumps. Oh! I was not expecting that, it was insane. Whoa! Oh, I take that log. Yes, dude. That blew my mind.
Are you able to hang on down there on that bike?
Mate, just. It's only because I can see where you're jumping and landing, but I just always never quite get far enough.
The light's really savage, isn't it? You can't see the hole.
Yeah, I need a clear lens. Mirrored lenses are hardcore.
Yeah.
Kind of wet. You go massive off of every little bump. No way! Oh my God, it's rough! That's not the smooth stuff they were telling us about. Oh God. This place is so sick.
Yeah.
Yes, mate. The only problem is I get fooled by all the smooth sections.
And then it's straight onto the rock.
I see a nice jump, send it and I'm in holes.
Yeah.
So it's like a mixed bag, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the best run I've done on my bike this year. Thanks, mate.
Best bike park of the world.
Could be, yeah. Very much so.
Last year, Red Bull make the classification. We are on the second position.
Yeah?
Behind the Whistler, Canada.
Second best bike park after Whistler. Wow. He's stoked to work here, isn't he?
Yeah. Get on then. Get on. This one back. Get on.
With you?
Yeah.
I'm very lucky, first run of the day, to follow Jono and Laurie. Like those guys, you know this bike park, don't you?
Yeah, we came here the other week. It's so good.
I've never been here. But like all of those jumps, I wouldn't have known they were jumps until at least this afternoon. It takes a lot of time just to huck yourself off of a fadeaway or a little step because there is absolutely no way of knowing where to go, especially after Laurie warned us that a lot of these fadeaways go into direct turns. So that was sick. First run of the day and already getting the two wheels off the ground over blind crests. But we need to find the rest of the group because I think when carnage happens, it happens in a 15-man train. Here we go, drop it in. You're gonna have to follow Chubb or Jono. I chain ringed them and blew my ankles.
They were the biggest 50-50s I've ever seen them do.
You know when you're expecting to get a bounce?
Yeah, the vest is an interesting choice when you're riding on sandpaper. So we're about halfway into our day riding Morzine, and this place is so much sicker than I could have imagined and I even believed. It's a little bit bumpier than advertised, but I think as a group we have a habit of diving into the rougher, steeper, rootier stuff rather than enjoying those smooth bike park feeling berms. But it is terrific. One little thing that's made a massive impact and a big difference to this trip as a whole and its riding are these little gems from Raycon. And Raycon have sponsored today's video with their everyday E25 earbuds, and the E25s are their best model yet. With over 6 hours of playtime, seamless Bluetooth pairing, more bass than ever before, and they've got an unreal noise isolating fit. So when you slip these in, you wouldn't even be able to hear those cowbells behind me. And for me, it's the comfort fit that's made the big difference. When I'm riding the lift on my own, getting up to the top of the trails, you can slip these in without any worries about having wires, cables. They instantly pair up, you instantly listen to a tune with those 5 minutes you've got and then drop in. And the nice thing is they even fit under my full face helmet. These start at around half the price of any other premium wireless earbuds on the market, and if you hit the link in my description you can save 15% off of your order using buyraycon.com/Matt Jones. Now my gimbal has died, it's out of battery. Dan Downey has kindly agreed to follow me, so you're going to see me riding and what it looks like up against all these boys on their big rigs. It's interesting, but I love it, so let's drop back in. So apparently we did the black run first, which is always what you shouldn't do, but now we're onto the red, which presumably is smoother.
Yeah, definitely.
Also got some big road gaps, which seems to be the theme here, so I'm not going at the front.
The last turn, then there's a hip, and then there's the road gap, then there's 2 turns.
Sick. Is the road gap big? Like, is it actually over a road?
Yeah, it's actually.
We've got a little local legend who's going to lead me down. Don't know his name, but he's sick. Wow, that was way bigger than I thought. You weren't lying, it's literally over a road. You alright?
That road gap by about 3 mil.
I just come off that lip and Matt was still in the air and I was like, oh.
We just jumped on the lift with our new local guide Elliot, who's joined the pack. So Elliot literally lives here in the mountains. He's the luckiest kid. How old are you?
13.
And what's it like living at this bike park?
It's fun because you can come every day, do what you want.
Literally do what you want. He led me off the road gap earlier, otherwise I would have been about 10 foot short and I'd have snapped my bike. So it's always sick to meet up with young shredders who have bright futures. Oh mate.
Twice in one day I should have been bounced way off the hill.
Yeah mate. Oh my god, Matt! You did? Yeah!
That was amazing! Wow!
Back end was the other side of the turn.
Oh, mate.
This way.
Road gap, yeah?
Road gap.
Road gap, fine.
Did you get blown by the wind on the road gap?
Yeah, I did.
I've got almost no air left in my back tyre, so I'm just going to keep burping it and see how low, see if I can get it to 0 by the end. Yep. Oh, that's gone. That's gone. There we go. It literally took me 3 turns. And we are out of air, but that doesn't matter because I get to walk down now. Obviously it sucks getting a flat tyre, and that one was entirely my fault, so I don't expect any sympathy whatsoever, but it's always a chance to walk down the side of these tracks and see what you've actually been riding. And this here is the section where we dive off the fire road and then hit these, what we've been calling the doubles, like the rollers that you can gap. This is the first one. Take off. Landing's all the way over there. So this is 30 feet, probably 9 meters. That's massive, to where you actually have to land. And the run when Dan was following me, I went right up the bank, so I sucked at this one. It's actually massive, all the way from that turn to here. Then you instantly are back in, pump this one, and there's the second one. Massive again. It doesn't help either that you're on an absolute knife edge ridge. And if you do make a mistake, like I did, I was up that bank, I was so paranoid of getting spat right off of essentially what is a cliff that's been worked on by lumberjacks. It is extremely dangerous. There's no handrail, there's no fence, but this is the second one, equally massive. Like, that's huge. It's longer than the first. And it's not until you walk stuff like that that you appreciate what you do ride your bike on. And here's another section where when you ride it for the first time, you have no idea how steep and how sick these berms actually are. That is like an S-bend from a CGI program, or like a roller coaster. I don't know, it's perfect. So steep. And the same thing, when you're riding this stuff, you need 100% focus to look at the trail ahead, and you are so blissfully unaware of the drops either side, and that berm actually just sits on the back of a huge cliff. But it's sick. Shout out to Punctures for giving this new perspective and insight into how gnarly this bike park is. But on the surface, when you ride it fresh, blind, it's not, it just feels fun. It's just excellent. Sick day. Legends. Oh! That woke me up.